What's up, Rec League? We are back. We've had 2 games, and we have 2 more to go. So, for this series, we got Team Bramble back. We got Team Raptors, and I'm Adolma. I'm joined here by Valib, fresh off of his win. How's it going, Valib?
Doing great. Had some pretty action-packed games today, and I know that trend's not going to quit. So, got some heavy hitters here, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Yep. Yeah, definitely been some pretty action-packed games today. We had a 1-1 series and a 2-0 series so far, and yeah, hope my fingers are crossed for another 1-1. I don't know about you, but yeah, gonna try to get into this one pretty quick because we're running a little bit late. But yeah, so I'm just gonna bring up the. Just going to bring up the rosters real quick just so we can run through those and let everybody know kind of what's going on with the team so far.
Yeah, I mean, you said you're hoping for a 1-1. Honestly, like, I just want good games. Whether it's 1-1, 2-0, like, as long as we got some good action-packed games, I'm a happy guy.
Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear.
And so it looks like for Team Bramble here, we got Nallart kicking off in the top lane. The returning season 6 finalist, one with Quicksilver Slash in the jungle, Pickle Popper in mid lane. However, we're seeing a new look for the bot lane for Bramble here. We got Jay Herbo as a carry and Latin Buddha as a support.
Yep. Yeah, notably with Darth Ted retiring as of last season, or at least taking a break. Just got engaged, so he's taking some time with his fresh new fiance. But yeah, that leaves some room open. We got Jay Herbo. He's definitely been a staple in a lot of the in-houses, but I don't believe he's actually played in Rec League yet. So I'm excited to see kind of what happens there. And Latin Buddha, definitely a very new face. I have not heard of this person, but you know.
Yeah, I have not seen Latin Buddha play yet. I saw Jay Herbo playing jungle in the scouting grounds, and had the pleasure of playing against Jay when he was AD carrying, filling for one of the teams in a scrim. So
nice.
He's ready to go. He's bringing it.
Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear. And then on the other side, we got Raptors. Definitely some familiar faces from Raptors last season. We got Charismatic in the top lane, Pogs in the mid lane now, Rune in the jungle, Trustiest Karma as AD carry, and Nami in a barrel as support. Yeah, Raptors not having the best season last season, but looking to turn it around this one, I think.
It's a new season. They're going to do it this time. Yep. I fully believe in them.
Yeah, definitely some good pieces there. Charismatic in particular impressed me a lot last season. Felt like he was one of the most dominant top laners that there was, and especially with a lot of other top laners leaving top lane, I think he's at least top 2 of the ones that are up there.
Yeah,
right now.
I mean, I was actually really impressed with Charismatic. I first came to the Rec League like midway season 5, and kind of like looking at where Charismatic was like at that point to where he like ended season 6 was like phenomenal. He grew like so much as a player, and I was really impressed with that.
Yep. Yeah. So I'm excited to see maybe if they can figure out some of their macro a little better, figure out maybe some more decisive playmaking. See if Raptors can do a little better this season. But yeah, just getting ready to get into the game soon. We got the R's coming out from both teams, so
seeing a couple R's.
Yep. Couple R's.
Caster R.
All right. Hell yeah. Let's get into it, boys. Game 3 or series 3 of the day. Raptors versus Bramble.
That's right.
Yeah. Right off the bat with the Ezreal ban.
They don't want Jay Herbo to have any fun today, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah, Ezreal definitely a very, very safe carry. Great way to get some nice safe damage from the bot lane. Poke comp's just like pretty slippery and just kind of good in general. Diana ban against Pickle Popper.
Actually, I think that's actually a jungle ban.
Okay, interesting.
Sasha has been playing a lot of Diana in solo queue.
Ooh, all right.
At least when I checked like a couple days ago.
Interesting.
Maybe it's both.
Yeah. I'll have to take notes of that one. I might try that out.
Oh no! I gave away
this coming week for.
I'm gonna be so mad now.
No. I actually haven't played the post like rework Diana, so
okay.
Yeah, I gotta get back into
I'm
that.
a big fan. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, yeah. All right, and Nami banned out against Nami in a barrel. Now just the barrel left to go. But yeah, we got Shen banned against Nolark as well. That was definitely one
I
of
don't think
his
anyone's surprised with that.
yeah, one of his most consistent picks last season. And I would really love to go back and at least for last season, like figure out the ban rate of Shen against
Yeah.
Nolark.
Pick ban on Shen, very high.
Yeah, and especially like when it wasn't banned, like how often he picked up.
Right.
Because it feels like pretty much 100% pick ban from him last season.
It's a very staple Null-Arc champ. So
yeah,
I definitely agree with Raptors there. Smart to take it away.
Yep.
We got the early Morgana here for the Raptors and a Jarvan for Bramble.
Yep, and Jarvan's definitely very much like the Quicksilver Sasha signature pick. I think at least for
Most
a lot
certainly.
for a lot of last season, it felt like that. There's some other stuff that she plays, but that was the one that was really like always an omnipresent factor and got banned out against her a lot, and just really strong.
Yeah, and, like last season, we saw oftentimes Sasha was playing more like tank oriented junglers, just because that kind of I think fit her agency better in the jungle with that previous season's team.
Yep.
I know she usually likes to build a more offensive oriented Jarvan, so I'm wondering if maybe with a new look of Bramble here, Sasha can start getting onto some more offensive / carry junglers.
Yeah.
Which also would fit quite well with the current jungle meta.
Yeah, definitely. So some more picks. We got Volibear coming out for Raptors. We got Caitlyn as well for that nice Caitlyn Morgana lane. And Pick Popper hovering his signature Aurelion Soul. Might not do that though. Thinking about the Vlad instead.
And the Vayne. Very brave. Vayne into Caitlyn. Well, assuming it's a bot lane Vayne.
Yeah. I mean, Vayne.
I really take him away.
Yeah, I think looking at the Brambleback roster, I think it's probably a bot lane Vayne. I don't think that's in exactly in Null-Arc's wheelhouse, but
yeah. But hey, a lot can change during the off season.
Yeah. I mean, we're what 8 bans in and 6 picks in and no Ornn. Like this it's a new season, baby.
Yeah, maybe he's got something special cooked up, or maybe they know that Charismatic isn't too afraid of Ornn, or won't pick it.
Yeah,
could be a lot of factors there.
Yeah, and I think Volibear in particular is also a pretty good matchup into that. If they do decide to pick it up, they could. I imagine that Volibear is probably a bit of a flex pick right now. Could go to either Charismatic or Rune.
Yeah, I must admit I haven't actually played with Rune before, so it will be a bit of a surprise for me. Very excited to see what they have in store for us, though.
Yeah, and this is kind of part of the fun of week 1 of the Rec League is you get a lot of people who you haven't really seen before, and a lot of new faces, a lot of people you have seen but in different roles, and kind of just figuring out how people are gonna do in these new environments. But yeah, Mordekaiser picked up here for Null-Arc.
It can be really stressful coming onto a new team with being the one person out, joining a team of 4 people that's been together, or at least the core members have.
Yep.
Can be scary, but hopefully most people are very welcoming. At least that's what I've seen from the folks I've spoken with in the Rec League. So shouldn't have any problems there, but can certainly be a bit of an adjustment period. Kind of trying to figure out what your identity is, kind of what role you fit in your team.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, and they're hovering the Jax. Yeah, we got a Jax pickup for Charismatic, and
another LeBlanc. Okay.
Yeah, as an ex top laner, I love Jax into Mordekaiser. That matchup is so good for Jax. It's just very, very difficult for Mordekaiser to actually win that matchup, and it gets really, really oppressive. Like once you get to around level 9 or so.
Yeah, and I mean, you gotta that Charismatic has been practicing that matchup, or is at least familiar with it.
Yep.
So could things could get out of hand. I'm sure the junglers will have some sort of intervention, but could be a bloodbath up there.
Could be.
Likewise on the bot, so top lane seems definitely in favor of the Raptors, at least with the champion, at least through the draft phase. But bot lane, we got Kate Morg into Vayne Lux.
Yeah.
Picking the Vayne into Caitlyn, extremely scary. But I'm not a bot laner, but I think that is extremely scary.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's probably not something that I would do, but Jay Herbo feeling pretty confident here. Yeah, I mean, Kayla Morgana is just such a strong lane. Yeah, it's just there's not a whole lot to pick into it. Although it's definitely interesting that that Ashe is like up and not picked by either team here.
Right.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Just left, pushed to the wayside.
yeah.
And interestingly, we also have a repeat of the mid lane matchup from game one of my match,
Oh yeah,
the previous
yeah.
match.
Look
We
at
got
that.
LeBlanc Galio in the mid lane.
Yep. Yeah, and yeah, how did that one end up going? Do you feel?
Well, I think the LeBlanc ended up getting ahead, but I honestly I thought the matchup was slightly Galio favored. Admittedly, I'm not the best LeBlanc, but anytime I play LeBlanc into Galio, like I lose really badly.
Sure.
So yeah, I'm not too sure. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Definitely expect Pickle Popper to be up for the challenge, and I think Pogs is ready to prove that they're in contention for being the best mid in the league.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, and so I think one other important thing to point out here about Bramble Comp is they got the Galio Jarvan, and they've that is not an accident. Those two picks together, it's pretty standard combo. It's been it's been a little bit less prevalent than it was when it first appeared, but yeah, no, it's just very good for getting the Jarvan in and then just getting the guaranteed knockup on a lot of people. It's just very strong engage.
Yeah, and team fight wise, like there could be concern that maybe the Mordekaiser is a bit of like anti synergy, I guess you could call it. Like Jarvan Galio just want to kind of go in and lock everything up, whereas Mordekaiser isolates. But I think the Mordekaiser can be very useful for perhaps peeling off the little Blanker Jacks off of the Vayne.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that definitely is one of kind of the strengths of that pick. It's just very good appealing. Yeah, but yeah, there's definitely a lot of ways that I think Raptors could play this, get a strong advantage in the top lane, make that Jax pretty difficult to answer, and I could definitely see the game playing out like that.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to think through like the early game here. So I don't expect there to be an invade from the side of the Raptors, but I guess there is potential. We know that Quicksilver Sasha historically has put a lot of pressure on bot lane. However, we are seeing a different look. Well, I guess maybe not as a different look, but a different bot lane here. You certainly expect, Jarvan's one of like the 3 champions that can level 2 gank and is like expected to level 2 gank, or at least like go buff Gromp. Very interested to see where that standard lands.
Yep. yeah. Where she decides to actually apply that pressure. But yeah, something else to watch out for. Bramble last season pretty notorious for always going for very early dragons and just prioritizing dragons over pretty much everything else. And a lot of times their win condition was basically just like threatening that 20-25 minute soul. And
I saw that had a very foot on the gas style, as I would call it.
Yeah.
Very characteristic to hit the 5-minute dragons for the old Bramble team. I don't think much will change. I think that kind of meshes very well with how Nullark, Sasha, and Pickle Popper play. But the cat's also out of the bag, so people are also expecting it.
Yeah.
So gotta wonder kind of how the Raptors plan to counter that, or do they just concede it and go for Herald? Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, we will have to see. But yeah, we're getting right into the game, so just waiting on a little bit of this stuff to load.
Yep. It's like we are loading onto the Rift. Seeing some champions. Seeing some mastery. Excellent technique here from the Bramble folks. I think this is Galio's mating call, spamming mastery.
All right, just gonna fix a little bit of cameras here. But
And we're seeing just a typical
there.
5-point from both teams here. So no shenanigans yet. Don't expect there to be any. I think it makes a lot of sense as well. Like, there's a lot of new players here. Don't need to try and force anything too crazy early if you're confident in your later gameplay. Seeing Pogs with the early Electrocute proc on to Quicksilver Sasha. They both say that, send their greetings to each other and just head back to base.
Yeah. Always nice to give a friendly hello before the action begins.
It sure is. And it looks like we're actually going to see a red start from both junglers here. I like it. I'm a big fan of red start on Jarvan.
Why is that?
I think like you could just get so much pressure with the level 2 gank. So like if Sasha does decide to level 2 mid, LeBlanc will like most likely or may not have her W. Let's see what has Pogs upgraded here. But yeah, the red buff just kind of helps a lot with your gank. If you at least hit a laner, they start eating their potions. Like if they eat it while the red buff's on you, they lose a bit of the value there.
Yep.
And it looks like Sasha's going to be going for charismatic here.
Yeah, it looks like she's trying to make something happen there right off the bat.
Charismatic's Counter-Strike was already blown. Has the flash to safety.
Yeah. That was. I mean, that's kind of all you're really looking for with a gang like that. Sasha running in, tagging him with the red buff, trying to make sure that he's not going to be able to dodge it.
Yep. And I mean, I think targeting the top lane makes a lot of sense. As you mentioned, that matchup's pretty oppressive for Mordekaiser. So if you can alleviate a bit of that pressure, could go a long way.
Yep. Absolutely.
And we're seeing some pretty deep vision here for the Raptors, getting some decent ward on the blue side of Sasha.
I fixed the cameras. Turns out I was being very silly, but that's all right. That's all right. We got there. First,
we'll get it there. No worries.
First week of the season. Always some good stuff. Oh, and Pickle Popper taking a whole lot of damage here, actually.
Yeah,
Pogs
really nice
might be able to get the autos down. Last tick, not going to do it.
Watch out for the minion damage.
Yeah.
Very close. Okay.
Yeah, Pickle Popper was paying attention and did pop his potions right at the beginning of that fight. So that's kind of what you're hoping for. Oh, charismatic there. Nice dodge on the claw.
Pickle does have a TP to get back to lane.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Or to go to top lane.
Oh, and Pickle Popper, he's going to try to get to top lane, but Counter-Strike going to shut down the passive there from Galio. So, but yeah, I mean, Charismatic is playing this top lane matchup really aggressive so far.
Yep, and it looks like Sasha's coming in here for a gank in the bot lane.
Yeah. Not walking over any wards. They have no idea that this is coming. He's going to knock up Nami in a barrel and turn onto Caitlyn. Caitlyn going to take a whole lot of damage here. Probably going to go down. Yep. And that there, first blood, J Herbo. J
Herbo.
Yeah. If you're wondering how you want to start your Vayne Lux lane into Caitlyn Morgana, that's a pretty good way to do it.
1-0 Vayne into Kate, we take those for sure. Really nice map pressure there from Sasha. Meanwhile, looks like Rune has just been he's taken 6 camps, counter jungling the Raptors currently. And Nellark is he's bullying up there in the top lane.
Yeah. Yeah, forcing Charismatic to go back. He hasn't gotten a chance to go back yet, so he's got his teleport. Gonna have no trouble coming back to lane. Maybe getting aggressive again. Looks like he's.
And Rune coordinating the gank with the TP.
Yeah. Oh, gets the stun up. Got a chain stun there from Charismatic. Nullark. Yeah.
It was really good coordination of the CC, but Nullark able to get out barely.
Yeah. Nullark's actually. I notice this a lot when I play against him. He's really good at using that claw as a disengage tool. That's something I don't really see out of really other Mordekaisers as much as they should. But. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of interesting there from Charismatic teleporting to lane, trying to maybe bait Nullark into like going after him, but
Right.
Nillark did not take the bait. And now it's pushing up, and Sasha's in the area. So we'll see how that goes. It looks like
We know
got
what's coming.
yeah. Yeah, Raptors is
I don't think there'd
eyeing
be
this.
any surprises.
Yeah,
Ooh, she's not going top. Okay.
feels like it's in a pretty good spot for that, but Sasha knows better.
Maybe she's taking the long road.
Ooh,
She's playing the long con here.
all right. Good.
Sasha's playing the long con. But
Gonna walk over a ward either way. And Jax with the wave coming up should be able to get out of this one, taking a whole bunch of damage for it, but it's all right.
Yeah, but Sasha's able to proc the electrocute there, chip away at Charismatic even more, get him to start chugging those pots. Looks like Pickle Popper has a slight CS advantage in the mid lane. Charismatic.
Ooh, getting a little fight here onto Charismatic, trying to catch him out. Gonna be able to do just that with the little bit of
Really nice ult there from Pickle Popper.
yeah. It was very. He even had his lane pushed up before he did that, so that he was ready for it. And yeah, doing that Jarvan Galio combo without the Jarvan ult, they don't even need it.
Yeah, and I mean they knew they wouldn't be contested by the mid there because LeBlanc had no mana. She was like forced to go back. So they knew they had a 2v1 there, and Charismatic pays the price with his life.
Yep, absolutely.
It's like Rune is hunting Nullark here up top.
Yeah, he's gonna
again coordinating the gank with the time that Charismatic returns to lane.
Yep, and not walking over a ward to do it. Nullark gonna have to find a way out of this one. He's under the tower. I don't know if he's gonna get out of this. Yeah, he's gonna get stunned up.
Though.
Oh, all right. Yeah, looks like he's gonna try to go after Volibear. Although, yeah, you just stand on him. That's fine. That works.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, unfortunately, he didn't have much room to run.
Yep. Give the kill over to Charismatic. Charismatic. That one's gonna be a pretty big kill for him.
Yeah, that's pretty huge.
Yep. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, we got the Bramble special.
Purchasing the early Ninja Tabbies.
Yeah. Quicksilver Sasha soloing out this Ocean Drake, and yeah, Raptors has no idea, so it looks like she's going to be able to pick this one up pretty easily.
Yep. And yeah, it looks like bot lane's just been kind of farming it out. Both 80 carries, equal in CS. You know, I'd say that's definitely in favor of the Bramble bot lane here with the Vayne.
Yeah. On Charismatic getting these big trades onto Nullark here in the top lane. Ooh, but we got a little something here. Not in a bubble, getting snared up, getting knocked up, and getting taken down.
Yeah, that is Sasha. So she just took the dragon, and I guess I didn't exactly see her pathing, but she hung around in the bot lane there and picks up another kill.
Yeah. Yeah,
now looking at 4-1 in favor of Bramble. Raptor is definitely still in it. Charismatic, he's starting to hit that point where he can kind of bully Nullark. Had a bit of a rough start, got ganked a couple times, but managed to pick up a kill, and he's feeling himself.
Yeah, and it looks like we got Pickle Popper
here to the top lane.
Walking up this top lane, probably trying to get Nullark to bait something. Charismatic's taking the bait; he doesn't care. But Pickle Popper's here, and yeah, this is gonna flash. And with a nice little jump there, gonna get out just fine. Pickle Popper gonna have to do the walk of shame back to mid lane there. poor guy.
The walk of shame, but hey, at least you're able to walk, right?
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, we got Quicksilver Sasha, a little sneaky here in the bot lane. I don't know about this one. Yeah, got a pink word on the bush, so she knows that she was not spotted here. And he basically just got
characteristic Sasha gank.
Yeah, basically just got to wait for the and yeah, locking him up with the Cataclysm. Nami Barrel having a kind of rough time, but it looks like she is going to be able to get out there, and that was definitely nice dodge there by Nami Barrel. But
yeah, I'm really surprised we didn't.
J Herbo flashing over the Morgana snare, and yeah, they're going to take down Nami Barrel just fine.
Jay's here to play.
Pickle Popper's here. Oh god, and Pogs is diving into 4. Oh my god, gets the kill and is able to flash out. All right, no, never mind. That was too good to be true.
That was a lot of stuff.
Yep, Charismatic in the top lane, knowing that everybody's down bot.
2-0 for Sasha, Pickle, and Jay Herbo. Definitely, I think the Raptors definitely wanted to keep this vein down. Haven't yet managed to do it. It's gonna, can be a bit hard to play this from behind, but they're getting some action on Nullark here in the top.
Oh man, they're just gonna be able to take him down here, even under the tower with the Ohm Wrecker ability there from Volibear. Pickle Popper's there to try to clear out the wave, but he's gonna have a hard time actually getting the kill here. They're thinking about diving it. Charismatic's taking the tower though a little sooner than he'd like to.
I think the corrupting pot was kicking on Pickle.
Oh sure, yeah. Definitely a little unfortunate there. That seemed like a dive they would have been able to do if hadn't taken that extra tower shot or two.
Yep, for sure.
Yep. And now it looks like we got calls for Pogs to come up here too. Might try to make something happen.
Party up here in the top lane.
Yep. Pogs coming in. Ooh. Rune taking a whole lot of damage, but here comes Pogs. Jack's able to get the stun there onto Pickle Popper. Oh, one more auto. Might be able to clean this one up. Not quite, but they do have the Rift Herald, so they're going to be able to drop this one.
Yep.
Take a whole bunch of plates. Hopefully have somebody there to actually get the plate gold, but...
This game is pretty wild.
Oh, all right. Yeah, and Rune able to get the plate gold there before he backs out. But so far, so good. Got 3 members of Bramble to force them to get away from that tower. But yeah, a lot of early action here. But now we're finally starting to cool down just a little bit here. Got a dragon coming up in around a minute.
Now.
So
the next dragon's almost up.
Yep. Yeah, and I imagine Bramble's going to be prioritizing this one pretty highly. I definitely like to see Raptors try to get some vision on it now. They have a ton of priority in bot lane, so I think Sasha's going to have a hard time getting in there undetected, especially with the crab being taken as well.
We're seeing some pretty solid wards here anyway on the bot side from the Raptors.
Mm-hmm.
So don't think they'll be able to sneak dragon, but you gotta imagine Sasha to. Okay, she's not making her way down.
Yep. Oh, and we got Rune going in on Pickle Popper. Yeah, nope. Nothing.
Nope, no thanks.
Yep. Quicksilver Sasha.
Thanks for visiting, but I don't want to play with you guys.
Yeah, Sasha was there ready for the counter gank, but never actually happened. And now Rune's in a bad spot. Yep. Gonna get completely locked up.
Just obliterated there.
Oh, and we got Jax fighting Nullark here in the top lane while they take the dragon down there. It goes into the Shadow Realm. Looks like actually, Nullark going to be able to take down Charismatic, and meanwhile the rest of his team takes that Ocean Drake or Mountain Drake. But trust his karma got to run.
There from Nullark.
Yeah. Yeah, Charismatic maybe a little bit overconfident there. He's starting to fall behind a little bit in the CS, which is probably not helping a lot in some of these trades. But
yeah, and we're just seeing Pickle Popper have a lot more impact around the map than Pogs, unfortunately. Galio just being a menace everywhere, especially facilitated by his ult.
Yeah.
And having teleport helps a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and that kind of is one of the most important things about mid lane right now. Being able to get those roams off and just get around the map, help your team, and just kind of be the focal point of the team.
Right. We're seeing a completed Blade of the Rune King here on Vayne. Sasha has completed Warrior. Rune has completed Cinderhulk. And Trustiest Karma finishing the Infinity Edge.
Ooh. Yeah, so that's definitely going to help them a lot in these fights. And Raptors, they're definitely not winning, but they've got the tools. At the end of the day, it's just heart of the cards. If you think you can win, you're gonna win. Yep. Yeah. Or at least you'll have a good chance at winning. Let's put it that way. Yeah. Yeah, and I think we're seeing a potential skirmish here in the bot lane. Ooh. Yeah, we got 3 members of both teams. Yeah, might try to make something happen here. We'll see. Sasha's walking in. Oh, she's hopping over the wall. Nami in a barrel is going to be in the pit again. But they are going to be able to get a whole lot of damage onto Jay Herbo. Galio ult comes in. and he's going to actually live through that. Now Pickle Popper is just trying to lock up Nami in a barrel in Latin Buddha's ult there, and yeah, that's another great trade for Brambleback.
Yep.
Oh, but now we got Rune coming in. With a big dunk on to Latin Buddha. Gonna take a whole lot of damage. Trusty's Karma's gonna clean that one up, but we got another teleport coming in. Sasha goes down, and this teleport coming in, gonna make everybody back up here. It's not quite in ultimate range of anybody, but if you had been, that'd be a pretty easy kill, but Nulark gonna have to...
saw a pretty, what seemed like a pretty good re-engage there from Pogs, but Quicksilver Sasha barely able to take Pogs out before she died. So...
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean that was actually like a pretty reasonable trade there for Raptors, and Pickle Popper taking a whole lot of damage, but
wow,
actually just baiting. Jay Herbo comes in, stuns up Trusty's Karma onto the wall, and Jay Herbo gonna see if he can take down Rune as well. He doesn't care. He's gonna take everybody out.
Oh, that's
Rune having to flash out.
Breaking.
Yeah.
You think he got the pick on Pickle Popper, and then Jay Herbo's like, nah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that was a really nice bait there, actually, by Pickle Popper. It honestly, it even convinced me that's how good it was.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a coordinated bait or not, but it was a bait nonetheless.
Yep. And Latin Buddha just firing these ults for poke all over the place.
And we're seeing Pog still down here bot lane.
Yeah. Ooh, and Charismatic getting pulled into the Shadow Realm here. Gonna be able to dodge a lot of the abilities, but yeah, no, he is saying I'm not trying to fight.
And meanwhile, Quicksilver Sasha started up the Herald. Rune sniffing it out though.
Ooh, we might have a little scrap resistance. Sasha's burned her smite. Rune steals it, picks it up, but now he's getting collapsed on. Getting collapsed on by all sorts of people. Gonna get taunted up by Pickle Popper. Ooh, and Pog's actually able to get the kill onto Sasha and get out just fine. So actually, that's a pretty sweet trade for Raptors there. Yeah, that was definitely unfortunate that Sasha burned the smite a little early. Wasn't expecting it to be contested. But yeah, now the question is where's Rune gonna look to use this Rift Herald?
Yeah. I think a lot of people feel a rush to use it, but you don't always have to do that. At this point, turret plating is gone, so I think perhaps maybe dropping it mid or bot makes sense now that Dragon's coming up if they do want to go for the Dragon.
Yeah.
We're seeing the Bramble mid and bot collapse toward Dragon. Sasha's also making her way down there. Pog's unfortunately still in base, so if they do want to take this Dragon fight, it should be a 4v3.
Yeah, at least for the first little while, and Raptors kind of positioning around it, but it looks like they're a little slow to react if they actually want to engage this. So, Rune is hopping in, gonna try to get the steal, but it is still at half health. There's no way you're getting a steal on that.
Rune was stealing himself for sure.
Oh, Pog's also trying to get the steal, but LeBlanc has the tools to get back out, so gonna hop back to her little spot there.
Yeah, unfortunately, Rune paid the price there. And that is the third Dragon for Bramble at 19 minutes.
Yep. Yeah, and this is that soul pressure that
Yep, and we're seeing
opponents of Bramble are
gameplay here, just continually duking it out in the top lane.
Yep. Yeah, he loves doing that kind of stuff, and yeah, I mean, Charismatic definitely getting the worst end of this matchup for now at least, but.
Yep.
Yeah, around when you get the but Pickle Popper? No. But yeah, around when you get the Blade of the Rune King is when you want to be able to start winning the fights, but I think he was just a little bit too far behind by the time he got it.
Yeah, a little bit delayed on that. And, a lot of that's due to just the amount of pressure he had in his lane, or pressure put on him, I should say.
Yeah. Oh, and Nami in a barrel getting caught up by Quicksilver Sasha. She does have the stopwatch, but she's just going to get taken down. Yeah, flashes over, but immediately runs into Jay Herbo. Just making sure the Vayne gets the assist there.
Is able to get first turret. Part of that facilitated by the Herald earlier on. So while he is slightly behind Nulark, does manage to to take the turret there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Seeing J Herbo reset here. Sasha now going for a reset as well.
Thinking about it.
Maybe not. Tricked me.
Change your mind. Yeah, it looks like there was a call trying to make a play happen on bot lane because we got Galio in range for this as well. Just kind of trying to watch out for that Rift Herald.
Yep.
And it looks like it's actually not going to be able to take out the tower. So got the hit off.
That turret still has 90 health.
Yeah. And that is a bummer.
We got to fight.
Oh, and Pog's taking a whole lot of damage there from Pickle Popper. Pickle Popper is dominating. And we got the Galio ult coming in onto Latin Buddha. Latin Buddha getting out with just a sliver of health. Oh, and Nami in a barrel getting taunted up again. Used her Black Shield on Caitlyn, but yeah, Caitlyn ended up flashing out, not needing it when Nami in a barrel needed it herself. So definitely a bummer. Charismatic just gotta run.
And this mid lane turret's going down. So much pressure here from the Bramble squad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, gonna
taking tier 2 as well.
Yep. Yeah, just taking stuff all over the map, winning fights, taking objectives.
Just really suffocating Raptors here.
Yeah.
Really, it's really scary and really like terrible feeling here to be jungling as Rune because there's no camps left. Like you're behind in XP, you're behind in money. It's like, what do I do now?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and Charismatic getting a kill into Latin Buddha actually, but oh no, he's just gonna get pulled back in and killed by the rest of the team.
One after the other, unfortunately. And this might be an early Baron here.
Ooh. Yeah,
looks like Baron is the call.
They're definitely looking at it.
You got a 6-0 Vayne, already 2 items. Like you're gonna shred this thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and man, Raptors really just don't have the tools to deal with this right now. They just gotta. Mm-hmm. They're gonna walk up and take a look at what's going on, but nope. They see the Baron's taken. They're gonna go find something else to do. Well, they still got one jungle camp up.
And so right now Bramble's on Soul Point.
Yep.
Got less than a minute until Dragon. Gotta fully expect to see a 5-on-5 here. Yep. Nulark and Charismatic both splitting top. They both still do have teleport, which makes a lot of sense.
Yep. Oh, and J Herbo ulting, trying to get the kill onto Rune here. But Pogs is here, maybe get some damage on him. Oh, and Pogs actually going to get the shutdown onto J Herbo. Pogs running, actually faking out Nulark with the clone. But
a really nice job by Pogs there to land the chains and get the stun on to Jay.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Vayne, you can tumble, but you're still in range. Sorry.
Yeah, Bramble just a little bit too far ahead to make that play do enough though. And Soul Point, they've cleared out all the vision. They got Baron minions. And they're gonna,
managed to take out Jay, but at the price of 2 members. One of those being the jungler. So.
Yep. Yeah,
Congratulations on your Dragon Soul, Bramble.
Yep. Yeah, Bramble just taking everything all over the map.
And that is a 24-minute Infernal Soul.
Yeah. Maybe
Raptors are playing the long con here, and they're just like, you can have the first 4. We just want Elder.
Yep. Yeah, but
that's that big brain play.
Yeah. In order to do that, though, you got to actually win the fight over Elder, or at least get the Charismatic trying to fight Nulark here in the top lane. But he is 3 levels down, and J Herbo's in the area. Oh, actually, they might be able to get a catch on a Pickle Popper here, though. But Latin Buddha hiding in the bush. Oh, not spotted.
Latin Buddha's being sneaky.
Just waiting for the taunt.
Sneaky. Is Latin Buddha DC'd?
Oh man, what is he doing? This is crazy.
Continuing to
yeah.
sneak.
All right.
Okay.
All right. That makes more sense. I was like, oh my god, this is the biggest brain ever. What is he doing?
That was the extra long con.
Yeah.
Kind of unfortunate there. If you're Pickle, I'm sure Pickle was screaming rather loudly.
Yep. Yeah, just like, help me. Do something. Yeah.
Guys, I found them.
Yeah. That's all right. But yeah, I mean,
But so
I
like
think that
looking
they
at kind
will.
of just the
They'll.
map in general, we're seeing Nullark take it back here. The waves are all pretty cleared, I guess.
Yep.
So everything should be meeting up in the middle. Yeah, it's at this point it's really hard to kind of figure out what to do as Raptors. Every lane is behind in experience. Like every you know respective matchup is behind in experience and
Mm,
probably gold.
yeah.
You're down a soul. I think the play is just to kind of give it your all at Elder and hope for the best.
Yeah, yeah, because the also other awkward part is that like even in the you're losing the split matchup as well,
Mhm.
and so you can't actually use like side lane pressure to try to make something happen. So really, it feels like you basically gotta hope that you can take that elder fight and then maybe
Yeah,
have Nalark be trying to split somewhere and get
create
like a
some
five
sort
v
of
four. But
imbalance.
like yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And like Nullark is a raid boss right now. Man is
mm,
level 15. Like
yeah,
we have 4 level 12s on the side of the Raptors and a 10.
hmm yeah.
So like I honestly I don't even know if 2 people can deal with Nullark. Like maybe 2 if they both have a QSS.
Mm,
Because if you send 2 people at him, one of them's getting death realmed, and if you're stuck in the death realm with him, you're gonna die.
yeah, yeah, pretty much. All right, looks like we getting
We do
a
see that.
yeah. People are actually looks like he's back. So pause going to be ending pretty soon. And the real question is, what is Latin Buddha going to do here? Because if I were him, I'd probably try to loop around, get in the alcove, and just go
I'm
back there.
mashing the back button. I'm
Yeah,
mashing the back button.
yeah. Because like
Oh yeah.
where they are now, it definitely feels like they're going to pad through that bush, or at least Pogs is.
Yeah. I mean, they're like Latin Buddha has a pink in the bush they're in right now.
Hmm,
Mashing the back button, but if Namina Barrel comes up, you try to one shot.
yeah. And let's see what happens. Oh, they do find him. They probably figure out what happened there. Yeah. All right.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
And
Pog's.
Pog's cleaning that one up.
Yep. Pog's gonna take that one
Meanwhile,
down.
we got Baron minions at the top and mid lane. Inhib tower goes down in mid. Tier 2 goes down in the top lane. Gotta expect. Okay, they're not resetting.
All right. Yeah. And this is that imbalance. This is that imbalance where they might actually be able to make something happen. Although Mordekaiser, the
Nullark
great
smash.
equalizer,
Nullark smash.
yeah, does not care what imbalance you've managed to make. He's gonna single
Yeah.
somebody out, and they are going to die.
Good effort there from Pogs, but
Yeah.
that man is too large.
Yep. Did manage to get the kill onto Quicksilver Sasha though, so that's something. And like in the past like 2 minutes, they've gotten 3 kills on people around the map. So like that's that.
Yeah, and I mean going 1-for-1 at this point is advantageous for Raptors. So
Yep.
the the more gold they can get, the better.
Yep. Yeah, and also just the more time they can get to actually like get to somewhat comparable levels to
Yep.
to Bramble back here.
Yeah, if this game does go for a really long time, I still think it probably favors Bramble just because of like their team fight's very easy to execute.
Mhm.
Like it's very very easy to engage and to follow up on. Can be a bit harder, I think, for the Raptors, especially like it can be really difficult to identify like LeBlanc's utility in a team fight. And okay, well, sure, identifying it is one thing, but executing on it is much harder.
Yeah. Ooh, and Pogs there trying to get the pick onto Latin Buddha, but the Galio ult's gonna come in, knock him up, and yeah, Rune, who was in the air, is also just gonna get taken down. And honestly, this feels like it could be the game right here.
Bramble squad is way too far ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good idea. It's a good idea though. Try to get a pick onto the squishiest champ on the other side. Latin Buddha being level
Gotta try
12,
something.
but Yeah, but better than just giving up every single objective and then just
Right.
waiting to lose. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Noggin and barrel hitting him with the T pose. I like it.
yep. Looks like they are going to be able to actually. Oh, and Pickle Popper is so big right now.
Birdio just doing his thing.
Yep. And that there is going to be game one. Going over to Team Brambleback.
Very decisive victory. 28 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely felt pretty decisive there from Brambleback. And honestly, that looked like basically exactly what we saw out of Brambleback all last season, too. You know, just playing for Soul Point.
I mean, it's
Prioritizing every dragon, getting good, strong roams out of Pickle Popper, and yeah, just winning lanes, winning games, and
yeah. We surprisingly saw, well, maybe not surprisingly, but we also saw Sasha exert some more pressure on the top side, which typically they didn't do previously. So maybe they're trying to mix it up a little bit, but that was textbook Bramble play, all in all.
yeah, certainly felt like it. But yeah, with that, we're going to set it to just a quick break, give the teams some time to, rethink what they want to, what adjustments they want to make for next game, give us some time to maybe get some water and stop talking for a second.
Yeah.
And give you some time to, do whatever it is you want to do. But
to enjoy the Rec League vibes, of course.
Yep, absolutely. But we'll be right back. And be sure to come back for game 2. Brambleback versus Raptors. All right, what's up, Rec League? We are back after a pretty convincing game there. Game one, Brambleback versus Raptors. Yeah, Brambleback doing Brambleback things, doing.
Bramble, they they're driving their car and they kept their foot on the gas.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
textbook Bramble play. If
Yep.
any,
Yeah. Turns
I,
out.
I was certainly wasn't too sure what to expect, but looked very similar to what we're used to.
Yep. Yeah. Turns out when you don't take your foot off the gas, you get to your destination pretty quickly.
Wow. Yeah. You heard it here, folks.
Yep. Pretty quickly. But yeah, that's just kind of like one of the interesting things about week one, right? Is that you got some teams that are like very much coming into it. They played together a lot. They've spent a season or two building up their strategies and kind of what they feel comfortable doing,
Right.
and they have the communication down. They got everything down, and then you got other teams that are still trying to figure some stuff out. So
And I mean, like that's yeah, that certainly is a thing. And I guess in one sense, like that's kind of why the playoff setup, what do you call it? Not design is how it is. Certainly, while regular season games matter, every single game, like it's okay to drop a couple games here and there.
yep,
It's not, it's not like a one-time thing. We're in it for the long haul.
yep,
Teams will definitely take time to feel themselves out. Those folks who have been playing together in the rec league certainly, could have some sort of an upper hand earlier on while the other teams are still developing their teamwork. But hopefully, we'll see the playing field leveled soon.
yep, yeah. Yeah, just gotta find your team's identity. That's something that I've struggled with a lot in the past. I think we're starting to get there with the crabs, but it's definitely taken a couple seasons, and it's definitely not an easy thing to do.
Yeah, and I mean, especially when people like you or Jamo are role swapping here, so
Yeah.
it'll be a lot harder. You're used to playing like top or AD carry respectively, and we got a new look here, so gotta kind of feel out what your role is yet again.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, we're still just kind of waiting on a couple more people to get into the lobby here. But yeah, just gonna bring up the. Yeah, so we got one more game after this one tonight. It's actually being played right now, and that one is between Mountain and Airdrake. And so yeah, we're going to be broadcasting that one right after this game. So it'll be a rerun of 2 hours later. But oh, thanks for the bit there, Pickle Popper.
Appreciate it, Rec Pickle Popper. Is
Yeah.
that a fox?
Wow.
That's a corgi, I guess.
Something like that. I can believe it. Oh my god.
Bits.
Oh my god. He
Oh,
gave us
baby.
another one.
Oh baby.
Oh my god. We got to make sure not to spend
Put
that
on
all
the
in one
gas,
place.
3 bits.
Oh man, do we see 3? Do we see 3 bits? Nope. Two
Right,
bits gonna have to do. All right.
We're gonna keep looking. Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe hit a red light.
Yep.
Occasionally, like we support stopping at red lights.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. But yeah. So
So what do you think? Do you think we'll see anything mixed up in the band phase here?
I don't know. I got the impression that that going into that game, Raptors was pretty confident with the Jax's counter pick to the Mordekaiser. They basically set up their draft in a way to do that, and yeah, it ended up not really working out. So they definitely got to rethink the top lane a little bit here.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll go back to it because, as you mentioned, the matchup is usually favored for Jax. I wonder if maybe Charismatic is like, hey, these are a couple places where I potentially misplayed or I could have done something differently.
Mhm.
Or if maybe jungle pressure and even like roaming pressure from Pickle was too much.
Yep.
And maybe he'll just opt for perhaps a champion with a stronger early game or something like that.
Mhm.
Or maybe they'll even just ban the Mordekaiser.
Yep. Yeah.
And Wrecked Pickle Popper coming
Oh
in
my
heavy.
god. Wow.
One bit. That's not 2 bits.
Yeah,
That's 500 bits.
500 bits there from Rec Pickle Popper. Where's the J Herbo hype? Man, J Herbo's the hypest. Yeah, looking sick on that vein in the first game. I'm excited to see what he's going to pick,
sick.
what he's going to go with this time.
Seeing Zoe ban again, and the quick Jarvan ban. Yes.
Yep. Yeah, I gotta.
None of those shenanigans today.
There's always another way.
Unfortunately, Nami will not be in a barrel today. Or maybe, I guess Nami is in a barrel. Put away and sealed.
Yeah.
We'll not be seeing any Nami play today.
I wonder if you change your name to like a champion that you don't even play, if people would ban it against you anyway. You know, because I can imagine a world where somebody named Nami in a barrel just like doesn't play Nami, but like still gets it banned against him all the time.
Really annoying. Like, what's a really annoying champ?
Yeah. I mean, like anything like Teemo related or
Yeah, I think
know,
like
something
Teemo
like that.
Lover 111 or something.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta
Yeah.
ban it.
best Teemo NA, you know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, and actually we got Raptors with the respect for J Herbo banning out the
And
Vayne.
the respect for Null. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, actually just completely scrapping their bans last game.
And that's pretty wild because like they had like about, at least, I mean, I'm not a bot lane aficionado, but I thought the Raptors bot lane matchup was very good for them.
Mhm.
But they're like, you know what? Like, we're just gonna get rid of the Vayne.
Yeah.
Let's see what else you got.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean, like, sometimes like it's actually not the worst idea to basically say, like, you know, like the best way for our mental to adapt to this game is to like make sure that it's a different game, you know. So just ban out 3 of the champions and just say this is going to be a different game. Like it might go badly as well. Yeah,
It's not always about countering your lane or you know, countering the enemy team. It's about playing what you're comfortable with and taking away what you're not comfortable playing against.
Yep.
And I think they've identified that, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna get rid of that Vayne and get rid of that Mord.
Yep. Yeah. Just make sure that, you know, this is. Yeah, just kind of reset everything a bit here. But yeah, so with that reset, we got Nillark on the Shen, we got Charismatic, I assume, on the set, although it could also go to Rune, maybe Pogs as well.
So we're seeing the Hecarim hover here, but I think that they hovered it without the intention of playing it. I think they're trying to bait a ban on it.
All right. Or what are the odds on that working?
I think decently well because it's early in the season.
Okay. All right.
Sasha does have practice on Hecarim from like the previous season.
Oh my god, are they just gonna ban out? Are they just gonna ban out the exact 5 champs they played? That would be awesome.
No run back.
Yeah. Yeah, just don't go anywhere near that comp you just played.
You can do it.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Yeah, so they're
thinking about it.
Oh, ooh. All right. Yeah, I mean, so with Bramble already having picked the support, that does make sense. But yeah. Basically, the reverse salty run back where you just go completely in the opposite direction.
Yeah. Very close to the reverse run back. Or reverse salty run back, I should say.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen this, and I really appreciate it right now.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like we've got the Nocturne ban as well against Rune here.
Oh, and I gotta expect that this set will be in the top lane. Although I don't know if Rune plays set.
Yeah. I feel like Pogs plays Nocturne mid too. But
probably does.
Maybe I'm getting people mixed up, but it seems
I'm
pretty sure that was something that he played. Yeah.
We're trying to spread the gospel of Nocturne. That's the goal of this season.
Have you convinced Shu of that yet, or?
He's not totally on board mid lane with it.
Okay.
He's expressed some doubt to me when I talked about Nocturne mid, but I think he is accepting of Nocturne jungle.
Okay.
So we're getting there.
All right.
And yeah, so
if
as I thought would happen, they've locked in the Diana here.
Yep. And as you mentioned before, this is a jungle Diana.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Good to know.
Unless Sasha wants it,
Ooh.
wants Morgan jungle, but this should be jungle Diana.
Is this the Malphite mid lane? Oh, and the Silas here from Pogs. I like.
No, it's a Diana mid. Wait.
Okay.
I'm confused. Malphite mid?
I think it. My guess is Malphite
jungle.
mid, but
they're getting tricky with it. I like it.
I'm thinking about it.
Silas, Diana. Don't know how that matchup goes. I think it's.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
It is Malphite mid. Yeah. So I guess when your opponent last picks Malphite, it makes a lot of sense to pick the Silas into it.
I mean, Malphite's a great alt for Silas to steal.
Yep.
Diana ult also great to steal. Morgana ult great to steal.
Shen ult's not bad either.
There's a lot of value for Silas here.
Yeah.
Brian the Broken is a fan of the rock solid mid lane.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah. What are your thoughts on Malphite mid?
I'm a fan. I love it.
Yeah.
I played it a good amount before he was like nerfed. I forget what patch that was, but I think his like ult got slightly nerfed. But
Okay.
I think it's a great champion for the Rec League. It's very team fights pretty easy to execute. Very easy to follow up on, and like honestly, like team fight wise, there's not much confusion with him. It's like you see something juicy, go get it.
Yeah. Yeah. It kind of does a lot of like your team communication for you.
Yep.
You know, it's just like we're going in.
Yeah, it can be hard to kind of communicate sometimes though on the Malphite because like some of those like timing windows are so small. Like by the time you've already ulted, you're like saying, "Hey, I'm ulting." But like as long as people are looking in that general vicinity, like with their map, like they know what's going on.
Yeah. They could probably figure it out. That the signs are all there in front of them. You know, they have the information. It's just up to them to piece it together.
Yeah. So, Mr. Resident top laner or former resident top laner, how's this top lane matchup looking? Shen versus Set.
You know, I never actually really spent a lot of time playing either of these champions, so it feels like something that would be actually reasonably Shen favored though. Just because Shen tends to do pretty well against like basically like people that he can like dash through to actually like have it be pretty effective. But on the other hand, you know, Set's got some pretty solid wave clear, which is kind of like one of the things you're looking for against the Shen. And with the ultimate, he's going to have this gigantic, you know, health ball to dump into teams, so he doesn't mind having that.
Oh man, I'm like looking at this Bramble team still.
Yeah.
And we got like Malphite into Diana. That is going to be so much damage.
Yeah. Yeah, if they can line this up, it's gonna be pretty
like
gross.
Bramble gets the jump on fights, like it's gonna be very hard to play. I think the Janna pickup's great, but disengaging Malphite Diana can certainly be difficult.
Yep.
Set can do very well with that though, like just suplex somebody out of it. But yeah, I mean, I think a lot of this matchup will depend, or this match will depend on kind of how Rune navigates the early game. Graves pretty much king of the jungle right now, so got to try and punish this Diana if you can, and get somebody snowballing, whether it's yourself, Set, Silas, Jhin. Gotta play aggro here as Graves.
Yep, gotta make it happen. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really excited about like Shen like aggressively ulting onto the Diana, if that makes sense. Like, you know, Diana going for an engage and having the Shen ulted onto her as she goes in. I'm excited to see some of those plays.
Even Silas has so many good ults to steal. Silas can definitely initiate a lot of these fights as well, with a good, you know, solid Set follow up, or, you know, Set engages and Silas follows up.
Yeah,
we're seeing some decent skins here. Seeing a fancy border for Psyops Shen for Nullark.
Nice. It's always exciting.
Don't think. Actually, well, we might see an invade from Bramble. Their level 1 seems quite strong. Having like the, especially with like the Morgana binding and Shen taunt. But I kind of, given how last game went, I expect that they'll be content just kind of letting the early game play out slower.
Yeah.
And, sticking to their game plan of like, let's just get dragons. Let's just outplay them later on.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we're seeing a ping here in the mid lane. Seeing some folks run to the mid lane here, the Bramble folks. I expect that Rune will spot them out.
Yeah, there's few things I like to see as much as pings at level 1, but sadly, looks like this one not going to result in a whole lot.
Yeah, I mean, thankfully Rune wasn't going to refill his drink or get some potato chips or something. Made it off the platform quickly and sniffed that one out.
Yeah, Jay Herbo there getting first tickle, I believe.
Ignite going down for Latin Buddha. And I mean, that's a victory for the Raptors here. Take the Ignite away from Latin Buddha.
Mm-hmm.
Should be able to make it back to camps on time. Oh, he's waiting for health. He might be slightly late to blue. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So maybe it's worth it then.
Yeah. Might work out. He's not gonna be too late. He could definitely get the Jin and the Janet at least started up for him.
And
Yeah.
Graves' clear is so strong that
It doesn't
a couple
really
seconds or
yeah.
1 or 2 less auto attacks should make a difference.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, looks like Trustiest Karma able to start that up for him just a little sooner, and get that stuff going.
And shout out to Zabel for the 16 months. That is a long time.
Hell
my friend.
yeah, man, that's exciting. Thank you, Sable, and excited to maybe see you on the Rift next weekend.
Hopefully. I was sad we didn't get to see him today.
Yeah,
But his boys were looking good out there.
Yep. Yeah, they look like they were doing just fine without him. So I don't know. Maybe he's gonna get benched. Who knows? they found their squad. They don't need him.
Yep. I mean, hey, whatever it takes.
Yep.
Nullark hitting level 2 earlier than Charismatic here.
It's like Nullark trying to bully him around a little bit, but
Trying to bully.
Charismatic actually going to get a real nice freeze here, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely think this favors the set.
Yeah, that might be a
Especially with
might
the
be
Graves
bad,
as
yeah.
your jungler, like, this is juicy.
Yep, Graves as jungler in the area. Although they do have that word there, and so we're have to see.
Yeah,
If,
I'm pretty surprised to see Rune did a full clear of the blue side. And he's not pathing toward top, or maybe he's going through river.
Interesting. Yeah, looks like
Looking to spice up Pickle Popper's life, apparently.
Graves looking at mid lane here, and so he's not spotted out. Although, yeah, there's not really a whole lot. Oh, a nice flash there by Pickle Popper.
Yep, good chunk there. Meanwhile, Nullark took kind of a cheater recall, but it wasn't really a cheater recall. Because he was getting frozen on. However, the freeze has been broken. So I guess it is a cheater recall.
Yeah, kind of.
But
take those.
yeah, that's generated Charismatic a 12 CS lead.
Nice. Well, that's a good start to a lane. Yeah, Nullark was able to buy a cloth armor there, but I mean, not a lot of stuff that's actually going to really impact how this lane goes that much.
I like what we're seeing here from Rune, poking into Diana's jungle. You're Graves, you're the jungle king. Take what is yours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, great.
Sasha waiting for a gank mid, but nothing comes of it. She's gonna poke around Rune's jungle, and to her dismay, oh, actually, wait, there's a level 4 Gromp there.
Oh, nice. Yeah, looks like she's just trying to get the deep ward down, and then go back. Not actually going to try to take camps.
Here. Pickle without flash.
Ooh. Yeah, Pickle trying to bring it over to Sasha. Sasha comes in. Punching Pogs, gets the kill on Pogs. Charismatic has left the game. Charismatic is reconnected. Yeah. Yeah, nice Nice counter gank there in the mid lane though. Pickle Popper making sure to lead them to where Sasha was hiding.
Yep.
But yeah, they got a little. It looks like Charismatic having some connection issues here, but get that figured out.
Now we get to spend some quality time with each other, Adalma.
Oh no! Man,
Now we get to ask each other probing questions and try to dodge answering truthfully.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, we've also gone all cast together without doing a shot bet either, which is a first, I believe.
Should we make one? Should we just take one for the heck of it, or what do you think?
Let's do. We could do first. We could do first dragon.
First dragon, okay.
Yep.
I'm taking Raptors.
All right. I'll take the easy way out. I'll take Bramble back. We'll see how it goes.
Okay. Ooh, I didn't even look at the map. Like, looking at the map now, Dragon spawns in 10, Sasha's taken it back, Rune is healthy. Mm-hmm. Maybe it is Raptor favored.
Ooh.
But I have a feeling that I'm going to be losing this bet.
Hey,
we'll see what happens.
Don't say that. I think you're going to do just fine.
Thank you.
We have play.
I think we'll both do just fine.
Play is resuming, so we're gonna find out. Oh, it looks like Set was accidentally downloading a game at the same time. Little too much action there. Yeah.
Yep.
You know,
hate when that happens.
Maybe that was what was happening last game. You know, maybe you could just blame it on that. Move on. You know.
Yep.
And now he's been unlocked. His processor is unlocked.
I wonder if Sasha heard our bet and is like, I'm just gonna go topside so that Adalma will lose this bet.
Oh. Yeah, because
Sasha's creeping up on Charismatic here.
Ooh. Yeah, and it looks like Charismatic here. Oh, we got a teleport coming in though. And this one's gonna be Pogs. Pogs is here. Pogs is full health. Pogs lands the stun. Pog's going to try to get some damage happening. Charismatic is in there, gets the stun onto Sasha. They actually might be able to do this one. Oh, and with the two autos, they're taking down Charismatic, and now Pogs is having a rough time here. Oh, but he does get the kill onto Nolark.
Doing it.
Now we got a little 1v1 situation here. Pogs probably has his W up now, so it could be dangerous for Sasha. But yeah, looks like they are not going to do that. Oh, God, I completely missed that. I was not expecting that to happen, but Pickle Popper...
Pickle Popper smash.
Yep. And now we got another teleport coming in.
Any other teleports in the chat?
No, I think we are fresh out of teleports here for the next couple of minutes. So we should be good there. Yeah, and that was actually pretty big for Pickle Popper.
Yeah, I mean that was pretty well played there.
And now in the bot lane though, Trusty's Karma taking a whole lot of damage here. We got the Chenault coming in. Oh, yep, Chenault comes in, gets the taunt onto Namina Barrel. Namina Barrel going to go right down. And maybe eyes on this Dragon Bramble back? What do you think?
But kill is a kill. And Dragon has been taken. I didn't even realize that.
Oh, we got taken by Raptors.
I believe I am victorious.
Oh, wait, when did that happen?
Didn't notice that from all that.
Oh, God. All right.
Amidst all that fighting.
Well, that is a rough one for me, but man's only as good as his word. So
I'm going to join you in this quest. I think we should do this together.
All right.
What do you think?
Sure, that's up to you. We could do.
Dude, we're in this together. It's all about the vibes.
Yeah.
As Jane would say, it's all about the vibes. Actually, I don't even know if he says that, but I'm going to say he does.
Yeah.
I'm going to credit Jamu with anything related to vibes.
I believe that. Yeah. I mean, here at the Rec League, we are all about the vibes. So.
Yep.
It's actually one of our.
I'm ready whenever you are.
All right. Cheers, buddy.
Oh. Cheers, friends.
All right. Yeah. For anybody.
What do you have?
For anybody who wants one of these Rec League shot glasses, you can actually find one of these on the Rec League website. And
I have 2 of them. They're great.
Yeah.
You all should get them. See?
Yep. I also have 2 of them. But just make sure don't put them in the dishwasher.
I also have these stickers that say Rec League on them.
Yep.
I can put one on my car, so I'll have a Rec League car.
Yep. I actually have a Rec League water bottle, but
That's awesome.
because I put a sticker on it. Oh, and
Seeing
Pogs here in the mid
in
lane,
the mid lane.
using the Malphite ult. Not going to get anything out of it, though. Oh, and return fire here from Pickle Popper. But
every
Pogs with the
smash,
big
there is a
heal.
smash.
Oh, no, and he misses the stun. Diana dashing through him.
Predicted. For every smash, there is a smash.
Yeah. Man, and that was so close. Yeah, if Pogs actually landed that stun, that would have been a pretty easy double kill. But yeah, the Diana dash actually puts her behind you, as I learned the hard way against Shu.
Oh, yeah.
For anybody who remembers that. Oh, and Nolark actually getting the solo kill in the top lane against Charismatic. I mean, it seems like all day Nolark's kind of been just getting the better of this matchup.
Yeah, dude, Nolark came to play today. I mean,
Yeah.
we know the dude likes to fight, and homie's been duking it out up there. Been holding his own for sure.
Yeah.
However, like, Set's still ahead in CS. We're seeing a lot of action in the bot lane.
Yep. Yeah, Nami in a barrel, gonna get locked up by that Morgana ult. Gonna ult to try to keep herself alive, but that is not gonna do it. And Nami in a barrel gonna get taken down. Trusty as Karma looks like he might go down as well. J Herbo flashing forward, gets the kill. And Diana shows up with no kills left to get. Gonna settle for this Gromp instead.
Yeah, we're seeing 8-3 now. However, Raptors do have a dragon as compensation, but I'm starting to get worried.
Yeah, J Herbo taking a whole lot of plates there in the bot side, though. Yeah, looks like they might be trying to orchestrate a dive here in the top lane. But Pogs also kind of in a weird spot. But yeah, Rune just trying to make this dive happen himself. No set needed. Set actually going to manage to get the taunt onto him way behind his tower.
Have Rift Herald.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, but we got Malphite coming up.
Maybe looking to get this down before plates fall off. Don't know if that'll be in the top lane though.
Yeah, Malphite is coming up top. Gonna maybe see if he can get the catch onto Rune, but trying to go a little faster. And yeah, Rune's just got to go nowhere near that. He's just gonna die.
Very, very heads up play there to back off, knowing that the Pickle's in the area.
And now we got Pogs being a little cheeky here. Cheeky Pogs.
Trusted Karma just holding a freeze here in the bot lane.
Oh no, and the Shen'll comes in. Quicksilver Sasha's here too. This here is a 3v1. Sorry, Pogs.
Rip Pogs.
See you next time. We get
Seeing both teams here ping out Dragon.
yeah, both teams pinging out a whole bunch of times. But yep, Dragon number 2. Let's see who this one goes to. But I mean, Raptors picking up that first Dragon, that's actually pretty huge for them. Because it does relieve a lot of the pressure that Bramble thrives on.
Yeah.
Might actually be able to actually, it gives them more ability to concede one later if it doesn't make sense. But yeah, looks like the second one's going to go right over to Bramble where it belongs, though.
Yeah. See, so that's why I took a shot with you earlier.
Yep.
1-1.
Yep. There you go. All right, now we actually got Nulark in kind of a weird spot, but he's getting out just fine. And again, we got we still got Pickle Popper to bail him out should the situation get sticky. All right.
We're seeing just so much poke here from J Herbo.
Oh, yeah, I
manages to
I
catch
missed that
him
one.
by a barrel.
But yeah, poor Nami in a barrel getting caught out there. Oh, and now we got Quicksilver Sasha going way deep here trying to get that kill, but definitely just going to go down to Rune.
Sasha with the flash QE. Unfortunately, the ult does not connect.
Ooh, more fights in the top lane here. Charismatic missing. Oh no, he's gonna. Yep, Charismatic goes down to Nulark again. And this matchup top lane is definitely turning rough. But we got a whole lot of people here in the bot lane, though. Yeah, trying to make something happen.
Yeah,
but
see a Nulark TP in.
Yep. Here we got Nullard trying to maybe just shut down this rift.
They'll neutralize the Rift Herald here.
Yep. Yeah, that definitely felt like my rift was running out
Ult,
rift,
so Raptors really need to be careful here.
but yeah. Yeah, and they're just trying to keep pushing up here. No, all right, they're gonna back off. They're gonna say one turret is good enough for us. Yeah, Pog's maybe trying to get a catch there on a pickle popper, but that's not going to do it. I mean, this is a 4v3. This is the kind of thing that you can maybe make happen, but they might not know that. So
Yeah, and like, gotta start worrying that the game soon could be getting out of reach for the Raptors. If this lead gets any bigger, could be in trouble. I'm starting to see a pretty big lead here develop in the top lane for Nullark over Charismatic. However, Rune is still ahead of Quicksilver Sasha.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, he's got 2 kills on that Graves, and then just kind of doing a good job Graves farming as Graves do. Oh, and Nami and a Barrel might be caught out here again, but Rune is here. Maybe trying to make this happen, but no, doesn't actually have the tools to get over that wall to help out.
Says, thank you very much, I'll take that.
Yeah, and poor Nami in a Barrel is just getting picked on this game real bad.
Trustiest Karma is still sitting on 49 stacks on Cull, so they're definitely like, hey guys, just give me a little time. Let's finish off this Cull. Let's get IE. Let's get some other stuff going, and then we could have a chance.
Yep.
But I don't think Bramble is in the business of waiting.
Yeah, no, Bramble wants stuff to happen right now, and they're gonna. We got pings up top lane here. Might be going for a dive here onto Charismatic. They're thinking about it. Oh, they're thinking seriously about it. Yeah, looks like Nami and a Barrel gonna try to get up here, but the snare lands onto Charismatic, gets the taunt on him as well, and yeah, he's just gonna get taken out.
Very nice binding hit there by Latin Buddha.
Yeah.
Admittedly, I thought throwing the binding wasn't the ideal play. Thought it was a bit too high variance to try and hit it from that range, but it worked out totally fine.
Yep. Sometimes when you gamble, you win.
Yep, we like gambling here. At least I do.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and Nami in a Barrel just getting locked up by so much CC, unable to control the champion. Trustiest Karma's here, but it's probably a little bit too late. Quicksilver Sasha maybe trying to get a pick onto Trustiest Karma behind the tower, but
isn't quite able to pull off the 1v3. Maybe next time.
Yep. Third time's a charm.
Yep. And I'm really surprised that J Herbo's backing here instead of taking the Herald. Although maybe they weren't expecting to take it since Sasha is bot lane.
Yeah.
Dragon's coming up. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
That makes sense. They're probably prioritizing Dragon.
Yeah.
In which case, resetting for ADC makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, Shen gonna pick this one up by himself, or with a little bit of help from the Morgana, but yeah. And then next thing looks like we got eyes on Dragon here from both teams, kind of working their way down there. Maybe make something happen. Oh,
Rune, watch out, buddy.
Yeah. Oh wow, yeah. That's so much damage.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
It is a lot to blow for a single kill, but that's the jungler, so it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, I mean, if that single kill guarantees you the Dragon, it makes sense.
Yeah, it's worth it for sure.
Yeah.
But Bramble secures a Dragon at the price of Malphite's flash ult and Diana's ult, although Diana's ult's pretty low cooldown.
Yep. Yeah, Pog's now on the run. But yeah, I mean, again, it feels like Bramble definitely in the driver's seat this game. They got 16 kills to Raptors 4.
They conceded the first Dragon, but now they're back on track for their normal gameplay.
Yeah, they're just gonna maybe rather than Dragons just take some of these towers. We got Rune trying to get the pick onto J Herbo, gonna do about half of his health, but not quite enough. We got 5 members here trying to stop this push. Meanwhile, Shen in the top lane, Charismatic gonna go up to answer him. See if they can maybe do something with that. And yeah, Nulark actually still has this this rift though. Maybe try to use that somewhere when.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize that Noller picked it up.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of sense though. He's a monster right now. He's gonna. I mean, he's gonna be splitting. So if he's able to like out trade Charismatic and force Charismatic to back, or maybe Charismatic rotates to try and create an imbalance like a 5v4 elsewhere.
Yep.
Although it's not really an imbalance because Nuller can always teleport into the fight. But if Charismatic leaves that lane, like Nuller can drop the Herald and take like turret and a half or something.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it definitely makes the Herald play a little differently when you have it on your slow push threat.
Yeah.
Versus when you have it with the team. But yeah, definitely both pretty powerful options should you decide to use them.
Looks like we have just 17 stacks left on Trustiest Karma's Call.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he's very excited to cash that one in.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for him, honestly.
Yeah, same. Same.
Yeah, looks like Pog's maybe thinking about trying to make. He's got the Malphite ult. He's thinking about maybe trying to make something happen here in this mid lane, but
Thinking.
Jay Herbo and Latin Buddha gonna back that one up. Yeah, Pogs didn't actually have like a flash or anything to get in there. Would have to burn a lot of CDs to actually get in range, and then might not be able to secure the kills. But he still got that Malphite ult, so definitely watch out for when he decides to use it. When Rune here getting a little aggressive in the mid lane, but he's just gonna get locked up by the Morgana. Oh, and Jay Herbo with the black shield just running straight through all that CC. Doesn't even care.
That's a nice tornado. I have a shield.
Yeah. Oh, Pog's here going for the flank, but he's kind of by himself. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Yeah, Pog's just kind of running. He's gonna get Malphite ulted as well. Gonna get taken down. Charismatic actually though getting the kill on the Quicksilver Sasha. Now we're back to a 4v4 under this tower, but Raptors is low health, and there's a Rift Herald on the horizon, and they gotta run. Yeah.
With the clutch binding onto Nami in a barrel.
Yeah, Nami in a barrel getting bullied yet again, but little extra hit there
second charge
from the Rift Herald.
Oh no.
Oh, and the taunt. Charismatic with the slam of Pickle Popper into the back line actually does manage to get a kill. But now it's just Rune versus the world. Pickle Popper running just through the tower. Rune with the fancy feet, maybe making something happen. Pogs. Oh, and Pogs! Pogs is here! Pogs is doing stuff.
Pogs.
Nulark is under a tower. And Rune there with the sick bait.
On 4 stacks of call. They're probably like, yeah, let me just get a couple more minions and then we'll be good. Nulark says, nope, I gotcha.
Nope. Yeah, and that actually, I mean, if you're Raptors, you're thinking about coming into this game, that's a real good sign. Getting some kills onto Pogs, getting him a little bit, more in the game than he was. He's chilling at 71 CS, but
definitely think Pog is having a much greater team impact this game than the previous game. However, the 71 CS gotta work on getting that one up.
Yeah. I think he just spent a little bit too long just going for unsuccessful roams.
Yeah. And I mean, you wonder if part of that is just if maybe this manifested by like a pressure to kind of impact the map. Maybe like other lanes weren't going so well.
Yeah.
So maybe Pog, I gotta do something, right? I gotta help my team. I gotta get us ahead.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it's because of that.
Yeah. And Pog's picking up the Diana ult there. Gonna see if he can do something with that. And we got Charismatic looping around here from the side. Nulark is in the top lane. He has his teleport, does not have his ultimate though. So mostly just watch for teleports. Oh, and Pogs is going in. He's taking a whole lot of damage though, gets the Diana ult, but is just going to die. Rune here with the flank, fighting on Quicksilver Sasha. Charismatic actually picks up the kill onto Jay Herbo. And everybody is kind of on the run here. Charismatic is now all alone. and he is...
the Raptors were very split there, but it's like so hard to disengage this team fight to disengage this Bramble team if they do get the jump. Especially when they're, this far ahead.
Hmm.
And we're seeing the Dragon Fall here and a ton of minions on the middle inhibitor.
Yeah. Yes, they do manage to pick up that dragon, the middle inhibitor. Pog's trying to save it. Oh,
The inhib. Very
I
nice.
think he saved it.
Yep.
I think he saved it. Yeah, just one
That
auto
is
away,
a
but
huge relief for the Raptors.
yeah,
But you gotta expect Bramble here to shift their focus topside, either top turret or or Baron, maybe
Yep.
both.
yeah. Looks like J Herbo clearing out some vision, setting up some vision of his own. Just generally preparing for this Baron buff while his team starts to walk over there. Nulark does have his ult back up, so he could be split. Teleport is down though because he did use that to get into the last fight. Oh, and they're starting up this Baron.
Starting it up quickly.
Yeah,
Diana
They
hitting the
have.
stopwatch, maybe wrong button.
We've all been
I think
there.
Sasha may have forgotten to move some things around on her action bar.
Yep, blue trinket gonna spot this one out. Pickle Popper going in, but he's all by himself. Oh, but he does have Nulark
Pickle
on
smash.
him. Pickle smash, charismatic, trying to go over the wall to get in there, but man, he's just does not have the damage to do it. And
Bramble just
Bramble,
has too many items at this
yeah,
point.
Bramble is too far ahead. They clean up that fight. It was a good thought there by Raptors, but yeah, they just don't have the tools to do that. And it looks like Bramble might be able to
they
end
don't
this
have
one.
super minions yet, right? And this is not a cannon wave, so I don't think they can actually end.
Yeah,
Personally, I would have stuck on Baron.
yeah, it looks like
If
they're.
it was like cannon wave, I think you could end.
Yeah.
Maybe they still can though.
Yeah, I think with 4 people up, but I mean all 5 of Raptors coming up right here. This could be big. This could be big. Who knows? No, and they're just going straight for the
All right.
Nexus.
Oh, nice.
Yep. They're
Yeah.
they're swapping
41
they're swapping to
kills,
attack people though. They're swapping to attack people. Sasha's down. Just trying to get what they can on it, but Pickle Popper is here as well.
Pickle smash.
Yep, they're just attacking the Nexus. Ults across
And
the Nexus
GG
to get the
again.
last auto. And that is 2-0. Bramble taking down Raptors here.
2 very convincing wins.
Yeah.
2 very quick wins.
Yep. 2 very Brambly wins.
Yeah, I think Bramble kind of stuck to their original game plan, or their at least previous historic game plan. Had 2 new folks coming in.
Mhm.
It seems like they kind of filled in quite well and replaced the previous bot lane as expected. Raptors definitely a couple things to work on, but also to be expected with seeing some new faces here.
Yep.
So we're in it for the long haul. I don't think there's any major concerns, but both teams will certainly have a lot of things to think over from both these games and a lot of footage to watch.
Yep. Yeah, it's week 1. We got 6 more weeks to go. So yeah, got a long road ahead of everybody here. So yeah, do you want to try to talk to a couple people from Bramble?
Let's do it.
All right.
Uh,
Yeah, we'll see if we can.
anyone you have in mind?
I would like to talk to at least one of the new faces, either J Herbo
I
or
agree.
Latin Buddha, and maybe one of the old faces to go along with it.
I think Nulark has proven himself today to be worthy of the interview.
Sure. Yeah. Let's see what his thoughts are on that matchup. All right. Let's see if I can. So we said which of the new
We'll do-
folks? Latin Buddha or J Herbo?
Honestly, I want to hear from Latin Buddha just because I
All right.
don't know anything about them.
Sure. All right. I'm going to get this set up real quick.
I was hoping you were gonna pick one of the new faces, so I
Yeah.
didn't have to pick.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
And then
it's always
you're also like, yeah, I also don't want to.
yeah. It's always the
Yeah, I mean, both certainly deserving. But
yeah.
love to see some new faces around here. Love to meet new people.
Yep, absolutely. Oh, all right, cool. So
Hello, friends.
we got that. We got that. Camera's a
Hey,
little
how's it
screwed
going?
up, but that's all right. How's it going, guys? Congratulations on your win there. You guys both
how's it
looking
going?
sick, and yeah, we just kind of wanted to talk to you guys about those wins, and just kind of get your feelings on how the new Bramble feels.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if you could both just talk about like how do you think those games went?
I think those games went a lot better than
I mean, from my perspective, it went super, super easy. I think it was like, hold on, I gotta mute this, sorry, guys. But yeah, I mean, I think we pretty much controlled the lane from the get-go.
What was kind of your approach
Yeah,
in the bot lane
we
going
kind
into
of knew
this?
they were
Like,
gonna
were you guys
focus
expect?
on topside a bit, so we kind of
Well,
landed a bit.
go ahead.
Yeah, and I think our bot lane did insanely well. I'm really happy with them. Yeah, Jay and Buddha definitely 1v9 players. As Jay's tooting his own horn a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You guys in the bot lane looked really good. You're definitely kind of the unknown going into these games. But yeah, I mean, what has been your experience? This is specifically at Latin Buddha. But what has been your experience being on Bramble, and like what are your thoughts?
So I mean, I've had my own team pretty much for the purpose of Clash. So like, but trying to maintain like a roster is really tough. So when I found these guys and they seem like they've been playing together for a good bit.
Mhm.
We had some matches. They went really well, and I'm glad Jay didn't play Ezreal because it burns my soul. But I think the Vayne strong, and
Yeah.
like synergy wise, I mean, it's those things where like, ooh, I'm playing Morg, like Jin would be really nice, but the Vayne worked out really, really well.
Mhm.
So kind of like for your guys' approach going into the game, were you guys like playing to like dominate your lane to kind of scale into the late game, or I'm just trying to like, dude, picking Vayne into Caitlyn as like boss mode.
Yeah. That's a
Nothing
ballsy move.
I would ever do, and I'm just like, what is going on in those heads? Like, let's hear it.
So it came down to like realistically, we kind of knew like their support really only just rocks Nami.
Mhm.
So as long as we took that away, we were pretty confident whatever they were going to play wasn't going to work all that great. So we just went, super aggressive, and it's Vayne, so you just get a little bit of snowball action, and it's done. So
Awesome.
It worked out.
And
Nice.
Nalark, you put on a clinic up there today, dude. That was sick.
Yeah.
How was the prep going into this match?
So yeah, I mean, I think a lot of the top lane changes, like especially like the Conquer changes and the EXP stuff, have like really changed the top lane meta, and like it's like changed my playstyle, I guess, and I just feel more comfortable with it. Just like everyone hits level 6 first, there's more EXP, and I think I just like I've really like felt my champs now. Like I feel like I've gotten the mastery, so I'm like no matter who I'm going up against, I'm like confident now.
Mhm.
Were you expecting to see charismatic play stuff like Jackson set?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Charismatic's a really good set player, and Shen as well. And we saw him like pop up in the Scouting Grounds games, and it's like I knew it was coming. Like I knew it was like if I first pick Shen, he's probably gonna pick a counter, right? And if they ban Mordekaiser, it's gonna be set.
Mhm.
And so going into that, I was like, okay, this is actually gonna be really luck for me. And I kind of played around the knowledge that like, hey, I know I lose this, but I need to figure out the ways that I can win it.
Mhm.
It's awesome. Being ever resourceful.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you guys look great out there. Yeah, I'm really excited to see where you guys go the rest of the season. Yeah, Bramble looking pretty much just as good as they looked last season. So I'm excited to see where you guys go. But yeah, anything you guys want to say before we sign off here and move to the Mountain versus Air game?
Yeah, I just want to say, J Hobo says he's a 1v9 player. So he's a J Hobo shouting out J Hobo here.
All right.
Hobo diff.
J Herbo, 1v9 player. You heard it here first. So, all right. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in, and we got one more matchup coming up tonight, and that's going to be again Mountain versus Air, pre-recorded, but it'll be here, and yeah. Thanks everybody.